Monsoon India. चलेगा हल, बढ़ेगा बल.
हेलो अभी रखा नहीं ना नहीं जब सर बोलते हैं इसके बाद सेट करना है आपका प्रेजेंटेशन के बाद ही उसके बाद करते हैं ठीक है पहले सर बोल रहे हैं इसके बाद यस
all the blue one to tell or you tell in Hindi actually all the blue one to tell or this much only or everything
in the most important is this one
that's all.
106% and different regions
Yes, that's
and Illinois is neutral this is also neutral IOD also for some IOD negative sir nahi bol we can keep quiet
neutral.
we can keep quiet and the last 2 points are important
So we can start, sir. Yeah, namaskar. Very good afternoon. So, respected Honorable Secretary Dr. A.M. Ravichandran, sir, Secretary Ministry of Earth Science. Respected DGM Dr. Monsoon Mahapatra, sir, PG IMD. All our friends, invited persons from media, all print, digital, TV, all. And also our colleague from IMD and other centers of Ministry of Earth Science. Very good afternoon. And on behalf of IMD, I take this opportunity to welcome all of you. I welcome heartily all of you to today the update press conference on long-range forecast of coming Southwest Monsoon 2025. So on the background, as you have already, yesterday you have already covered the Bharat forecast system, that inauguration also. So this has been a very busy, today consecutive. We are also invited for this long-range forecast monsoon press conference. Really, lot of thanks to you and for this coverage, and I hope today coverage will go well. We are very happy to inform that, all along our seamless prediction system, even now, I must inform that many TV channels, they are picking up from our WhatsApp the color-coded warning, the orange and red, and it is going very well actually. So besides the short range, medium range, and long range, the nowcast that has gone to the media has been appreciated at the highest level. So you have seen how the monsoon has been progressing. So I will not take much time. You will see the presentation from our Secretary sir and DGM sir also, and then followed by the question and answer session. So I will request Secretary sir and DGM sir to start the.
Okay, very good afternoon to all of you. Thank you very much for coming. And of course, yesterday's a new forecast system. So I think from today we are starting the Bharat forecast system today onwards. And just today we update the long range forecast of Southwest Monsoon season for June to September as a whole. So I'll just first read out in English, then later on we can have a detailed presentation afterwards. So quantitatively, the Southwest Monsoon seasonal rainfall over the country as a whole is likely to be 106% of the long period average, 106%, with a model error of plus or minus 4%, indicating that above normal rainfall is most likely over the country as a whole during the monsoon season. Of course, last time we have mentioned about in the May 104 or 105?
105.
105. So it is better now. 106 is coming. And also the Southwest Monsoon is normal over most of the places, normal over central India and southern peninsula. It is roughly about more than 106%. Normal over northwest India, 92 to 100% of long period average, and below normal over northeast India. Below normal over northeast India, that is less than 94% of long period average. And of course, the southwest monsoon, seasonal rainfall over the monsoon core zone, consisting of most of the rainfall agriculture areas in the country, is most likely to be above normal. That is 106% of the long period of average. Of course, the detail will be given, but at the same time, I want to mention that in terms of remote forcing like ENSO or IOD, all these things are neutral. So this year, so that's why most of the things are what is called very clear picture. It is coming in the better way, in the better rainfall in the recent initial conditions. So with this,
yeah.
So especially in June, how it will be in June 2025, the normal to below normal, normal to below normal monthly max. Sorry, so 1 minute. It is a temperature.
Above normal.
The average rainfall for the country as a whole during June is most likely to be above normal. That is 108% of the long period average. So these are the important things. But other things you can have a discussion, then followed by we can take a question and answer later on.
Yes, सर नमस्कार। मिनिस्टर पार्सन्स की तरफ से और भारत मौसम विज्ञान विभाग की तरफ से मैं आप सभी को हार्दिक स्वागत करता हूं। जैसे साहब ने बता रहे थे आपको, आज हम मॉनसून फोरकास्ट की सेकेंड स्टेज जारी कर रहे हैं। ये पहले स्टेज में जो फोरकास्ट हम जारी किए थे, इसमें 105% प्लस माइनस 5% और द कंट्री जो होल के पूर्वानुमान था। आज जो हम पूर्वानुमान जारी कर रहे हैं, इसमें ये हम रिटरेट कर रहे हैं कि एबोव नॉर्मल रेनफॉल फॉर द कंट्री एज ए होल रहेगा। हम इसको नॉर्मल रेनफॉल बोलते हैं जब रेनफॉल प्लस माइनस 4% ऑफ द लॉन्ग पीरियड एवरेज के अंदर होता है। यानी इस बार 104% से ज़्यादा होना का संभावना है और क्वांटिटेटिवली 106% ऑफ लॉन्ग पीरियड एवरेज रेनफॉल होने का संभावना है। और लॉन्ग पीरियड एवरेज रेनफॉल जो है वो है 87 सेंटीमीटर फॉर द कंट्री एज ए होल। यानी 87 सेंटीमीटर की 106% रेनफॉल इस बार 5 जून से 30 सितंबर तक फॉर द कंट्री एज ए होल का क्यूमुलेटिव रेनफॉल होने का पूर्वानुमान किया जा रहा है। ये जो मॉडल हम यूज कर रहे हैं, इसका अभी एरर है प्लस माइनस 4%, यानी 106% प्लस माइनस 4%। सो रेनफॉल वेरिएशन 102% से 110% तक होने का संभावना है। क्षेत्रफल दक्षिण पश्चिम मानसून ऋतु की वर्षा की बात करें तो मध्य भारत और दक्षिण प्रायद्वीपीय भारत में सामान्य से अधिक वर्षा होने का संभावना है। यानी 106% से ज़्यादा बारिश होने का संभावना है मध्य भारत और दक्षिण प्रायद्वीपीय भारत, सेंट्रल इंडिया और साउथ पेनिनसुलर इंडिया। उत्तर पश्चिम भारत में सामान्य वर्षा होने का संभावना है, यानी लॉन्ग पीरियड एवरेज का 92% से 108% तक बारिश होने का संभावना है। और पूर्वोत्तर भारत में सामान्य से नीचे अर्थात लॉन्ग पीरियड एवरेज का 94% से कम बारिश होने का संभावना है। देश के अधिकांश वर्षा आधारित कृषि क्षेत्रों से मिलकर बने मानसून कोर जोन में दक्षिण पश्चिम मानसून ऋतुनिष्ठ वर्षा सामान्य से अधिक यानी एबो नॉर्मल रहने का संभावना है। मात्रात्मक रूप से 106% से अधिक वर्षा मानसून कोर जोन में होने का संभावना है। वो मानसून कोर जोन सेंट्रल इंडिया के एरिया है। जून से सितंबर 2025 के दौरान देश के अधिकांश हिस्सों में सामान्य से अधिक वर्षा होने की संभावना है, सिवाय उत्तर पश्चिम और उत्तर पूर्व भारत के कुछ क्षेत्रों, जहां की कुछ एरिया में सामान्य से नीचे वर्षा होने का संभावना दिखाई दे रहा है। तो इसको देखते हुए ये जानकारी दे रहे हैं कि लगभग ज्यादातर हिस्से में नॉर्मल से एबो नॉर्मल रेनफॉल रहेगा भारतवर्ष में। सिर्फ नॉर्थ ईस्ट इंडिया यानी उत्तर पूर्व भारत और उत्तर पश्चिम भारत के कुछ हिस्से जैसे कि लद्दाख और एडजॉइनिंग एरियाज। जून महीने की बात करें तो पूरे देश के लिए जून की औसत वर्षा सामान्य से अधिक यानी 108% से अधिक होने का संभावना है। जून 2025 के दौरान देश के अधिकांश भागों में सामान्य से लेकर सामान्य से अधिक मासिक वर्षा होने की संभावना है, सिवाय प्रायद्वीपीय भारत के कुछ दक्षिण भागों, उत्तर पश्चिम भारत के कुछ भागों और पूर्वोत्तर भारत के कुछ खास क्षेत्रों में छोड़कर, जहां सामान्य से नीचे वर्षा होने का संभावना दिखाई दे रहा है। जून 2025 में देश के अधिकांश भागों में सामान्य से लेकर सामान्य से नीचे मासिक अधिकतम तापमान रहने की संभावना है, सिवाय उत्तर पश्चिम भारत और पूर्वोत्तर भारत के कई क्षेत्रों को छोड़कर, जहां सामान्य से अधिक तापमान रहने की संभावना है। देश के अधिकांश भागों में सामान्य से अधिक मासिक न्यूनतम तापमान रहने की संभावना है, सिवाय मध्य भारत और उससे सटे दक्षिण प्रायद्वीप के कुछ भागों को छोड़कर, जहां सामान्य से लेकर सामान्य से नीचे न्यूनतम तापमान रहने का संभावना है। आप थोड़ी से स्क्रीन से बाहर रहेंगे तो हम एक प्रेजेंटेशन देंगे आपको विस्तार से जानकारी देने के लिए। आगे 2-3 कैमरा थोड़ी से साइड में हो जाए तो आसान होगा। चलिए नेक्स्ट स्लाइड। हाँ नहीं वो तो ठीक है, मैंने बाहर जो सब हाँ आप सभी को पता होगा, and all of you might be knowing that during the pre-monsoon season, especially in the month of May, there has been very good rainfall activity. As a result, we have at present the above normal rainfall activity during the pre-monsoon season, starting from 1st March till 27th May. In the right-hand side diagram, you can see that except Northeast India, like Arunachal Pradesh, Nagaland, Manipur, Mizoram, Tripura, and Jammu and Kashmir, Ladakh, and Himachal Pradesh, all other meteorological subdivisions have received above normal or normal rainfall during this period. And you can remember that when we predicted the rainfall for May, we informed that month of May will have above normal rainfall activity over the country. So in this diagram, we are showing on the left-hand side the district-wise rainfall distribution from 1st March to 27 March. You can see that most of the districts have normal to excess rainfall activity. Green indicates normal, blue indicates above normal rainfall activity. Yellow indicates, red indicates the below normal rainfall activity. So district-wise also you can find that there are very few districts in Northwest India, and there are some districts in the Northeast India which have received below normal rainfall activity. Otherwise, most of the districts have received the normal to above normal rainfall activity. On the right-hand side, this is the rainfall at the meteorological subdivision level. Unlike the previous year since 2009, so this year monsoon has set in early. Monsoon advanced over Andaman and Nicobar Islands before the normal date. Near Kerala, usually monsoon sets in around 1st June, and this year monsoon reached Kerala on 24th May, about 8 days in advance. After that, there has been rapid advance of monsoon over South India, and yesterday, that is on 26th of May, monsoon has covered up to Mumbai along the west coast. It has covered most parts of the South India except north coastal Andhra Pradesh and Telangana. On the other hand, most parts of northeastern states has been covered by monsoon. And all these advance, say for example, Mumbai has been about 2 weeks in advance of the normal date. And over northeastern states is in about 1 week to 10 days in advance. As of today, conditions are favorable for further advance of southeast monsoon into some more parts of Maharashtra, remaining parts of Karnataka, some more parts of Telangana, Andhra Pradesh, some parts of Chhattisgarh and Odisha, remaining parts of northeastern states, and some parts of West Bengal and Sikkim during the next 2 to 3 days. So as a result of good rainfall activity during month of May, the temperature, both maximum temperature you can see, has been below normal in major parts of the country, especially South India, Eastern India, Central India, you can see. And minimum temperature has been above normal in many parts and below normal. It is just opposite because once you have got the cloudy conditions, the minimum temperature becomes higher than the normal. The mean temperature, if you consider, it has become South India and adjoining Central and East India below normal to normal, and remaining parts, it has been above normal. Now, if you look at the heat wave conditions, yes, heat wave commenced in the month of March, and we have got the eastern part of India and Gujarat, especially the heat wave conditions. In the month of April, it became well spread. Entire north and central India got heat wave conditions, and especially Gujarat and Rajasthan experienced more number of heat wave days above the normal. In the month of May, there are heat wave conditions, but limited only to northwest India, you can say, even up to UP, but it is very limited. Northwest India, especially Rajasthan, experienced continuously the heat wave days for some time. And Punjab, Haryana, Chandigarh, Delhi, and Jammu Kashmir also experienced the heat wave conditions. Taking the season as a whole, the heat wave conditions have been over the climatological zone, that is North India and Central India, and frequency is in maximum over Saurashtra, Kutch, and Rajasthan, which is above normal. Now, looking at the large-scale features, you will find that at present neutral condition of El Nino and southern oscillation is prevailing. And as for the forecast, the neutral condition is likely to continue throughout the monsoon season. Till the end of season, we will have the neutral conditions, and hence there is no negative impact of the El Nino. And most of the models globally, if you just look at, they are of this opinion that, including our monsoon mission climate forecast system, that this El Nino and southern oscillation will continue to be in the neutral condition. So, Indian Ocean dipole, which also plays to some extent, but not so much as the El Nino southern oscillations, is at present neutral conditions, and the neutral conditions are expected to continue for quite some time. And there are certain predictions that it could lead to sometimes the negative phase towards the second half of the monsoon season or so. But it is not so much negative. It is very nearby to the negative end of the normal conditions. Now, looking at the forecast for 2025 southwest monsoon rainfall for the country as a whole, as it has been told by Secretary Saab, is 106% long period average and plus minus 4%. And this above normal rainfall is most likely for the country, therefore, during the period June to September 2025. Considering the categorical forecast, you will find that just like our first stage forecast, here also, the probability of occurrence of above normal rainfall or excess rainfall taken together is about 59% against the climatological probability of 33%. So therefore, very high probability of occurrence of above normal to excess rainfall. Considering the probability of deficient or below normal rainfall, it is only 9 close to 11% against the climatological probability of 33%. So therefore, this forecast issued by IMD today has a very good confidence that rainfall will be above normal for the country as a whole. Now, considering the rainfall forecast for different homogeneous regions, we consider 4 homogeneous regions. One is the Northeast India, which covers northeastern states, West Bengal, Sikkim, Jharkhand, and Bihar. The other one we consider Northwest India, that includes Jammu and Kashmir, Ladakh, Himachal Pradesh, Uttarakhand, Punjab, Haryana, Chandigarh, Delhi, Rajasthan, and Uttar Pradesh. In Central India, it consists of Gujarat, Maharashtra, then Madhya Pradesh, Chhattisgarh, and Odisha. And then South India consists of Kerala, Tamil Nadu, Puducherry, Karnataka, Telangana, Andhra Pradesh. So considering this, the forecast is that Northeast India can expect below normal rainfall activity during the monsoon season. That means rainfall could be less than 94% of the long period average. Northwest India, we can expect the normal rainfall activity, and normal is defined as anything between 92% to 108% of the long period average. Above normal rainfall activity is expected over Central India and the South Peninsular India. In both the cases, Central India and South Peninsular India, rainfall could be more than 106% of the long period average. Consider the monsoon core zone. You can see the shaded area, pink shaded area on the right-hand side map, which extends from Gujarat, Rajasthan, up to Odisha and adjoining Jharkhand and West Bengal. And this area is mostly the rain-fed region of the country. And here agriculture mostly depends upon the monsoon rainfall. And here, therefore, we give a special forecast. And as for the special forecast, here also rainfall is expected to be above normal. That is more than 106% of the long period average. Now let us look at the spatial distribution of the probability of occurrence of rainfall in the monsoon season. There are, you can find out from this diagram that there are three types of color. One is the blue color, which stands for above normal rainfall. Green color stands for normal rainfall. Yellow to red color stands for below normal rainfall activity. So from the diagram, you can find out that above normal rainfall activity is expected over most parts of the country. Like the fastest forecast what we issued, distribution is almost uniform in the country, showing normal to above normal rainfall in most parts, except the many parts of northeastern states and adjoining areas of Bihar, West Bengal, and northeast Jharkhand. And also some parts of northwest India like Ladakh and adjoining areas of Himachal Pradesh, and some isolated pockets of Punjab, Haryana, and North Rajasthan. Also, there are some isolated pockets in South India, like southern parts of Kerala or Tamil Nadu, where you can expect the below normal rainfall activity. I will draw your attention to the white shaded region inside this diagram. That indicates that the model could not find out a signal. Then there is equal probability of occurrence of below normal or above normal rainfall activity. So therefore, that means you can say that there is no forecast for those white shaded areas. Now, about our performance, we have done a study after the introduction of our new forecasting system in 2021. And now we have got 4 years completed, 21, 22, 23, 24. If I take the average absolute error of the operational forecast issued during last 4 years, that is 21 to 24, error is 2.28%. It is well within the margin of error, that is plus minus 4% what we issue. And this error is for the first stage forecast issued in the month of April, that is around 15 April. And the second stage forecast, which is issued towards the last week of May, it has got error of 3.15%. Again, it is also within plus minus 4% error limit. So therefore, it has been within error limit in the recent 4 years with this newly introduced forecasting system. Now, if I compare for the previous 4 years, 17 to 20, we found that the average forecast error is 7.5% of the long period average. That is beyond the error limit of plus minus 4% for both the first stage and second stage forecast. So what I want to say that you have a confidence now that the methodology, the model which is utilized by IMD to issue the long range forecast is robust, is having the less error and more accuracy. At the same time, it is providing you the forecast in the different parts of the country, unlike earlier, only one figure for the country as a whole. Now, this is the forecast for the rainfall during June 2025. The rainfall average over the country as a whole during June 2025 is most likely to be above normal. That is more than 108% of long period average. And the LPA of rainfall is about 166.9 millimeters. And from the diagram, you can find out that in June also rainfall is expected to be uniformly distributed with normal and above normal rainfall, except some areas in northeastern states, as you can see, the yellow shaded region and Ladakh. And here also some isolated pockets of Rajasthan, Gujarat, and here some areas of South Karnataka, Kerala, and Tamil Nadu, where rainfall could be below normal during the month of June. Now, looking at the temperature forecast, the maximum temperature, you can find out that as we are expecting good rainfall activity, maximum temperature is expected to be below normal. You can find out that green and blue area is covering most parts except the northwest India and northeastern states, where it is yellow. That is normal to below normal maximum temperature can be expected in major parts of the country except northwest India and northeast India, where it will be above normal. Now, considering the minimum temperature, you will find that just opposite, because cloudiness will be more, the minimum temperature will be more, and major part or most parts of the country is expected to have higher than normal minimum temperature, except some parts of central India and South India, where it can be normal to below normal minimum temperature or night temperature. Now, therefore, as we are expecting temperature to be below normal, so heat wave conditions are not much expected in the month of June, and the number of heat wave days are expected to be below normal in different parts of the country, as you can see in the left-hand side diagram. On the right-hand side, it shows the climatology. Climatologically, we get heat wave conditions about 2 to 3 days over northwest India, but this time we are not expecting the heat wave condition in the month of June because of mainly the above normal rainfall activity. हम आप सभी को अभी हिंदी में बताऊंगा कि ऑलरेडी मैं आपको बता चुका हूँ हिंदी में, मुझसे जो छूट गए थे, जैसे कि जो कैटेगरी फोरकास्ट ऋतुनिष्ठ 2024 के वर्षा के लिए नीचे दिए गए 5 श्रेणी संभावना पूर्वानुमान सामान्य से अधिक के लिए उच्चतम संभावना की सुझाव देते हैं। जैसे कि सामान्य से अधिक और अधिक होने का संभावना देखें तो वो ये 59% होता है, जबकि क्लाइमेटोलॉजिकली 33% है। यानी क्लाइमेटोलॉजिकल प्रोबेबिलिटी से इस बार एबो नॉर्मल रेनफॉल होने का प्रोबेबिलिटी ज्यादा है, 59% है। इसलिए हमारा जो फोरकास्ट आज इशू हो रहा है, इसके ज्यादा कॉन्फिडेंस है कि एबो नॉर्मल रेनफॉल होगा। ये जो देश में होने वाले डिफरेंट प्रांत में वर्षा की पूर्वानुमान है। उत्तर पश्चिम भारत में सामान्य वर्षा होने की संभावना है, यानी 92% से 108% लॉन्ग टर्म एवरेज की रेनफॉल होने का संभावना है। नॉर्थ ईस्ट इंडिया में बिलो नॉर्मल यानी सामान्य से कम वर्षा होने की संभावना है, लेस देन 94% लॉन्ग पीरियड एवरेज। और दक्षिण भारत और दक्षिण प्रायद्वीपीय भारत, ये दोनों क्षेत्र में वर्षा सामान्य से ज्यादा होने का संभावना है, यानी 106% से ज्यादा बारिश होने का संभावना है। और मानसून कोर जोन की बात करें, वहां भी सामान्य से ज्यादा वर्षा होने की संभावना है, यानी 106% से ज्यादा बारिश होने की संभावना है। स्पेशल डिस्ट्रीब्यूशन की बात करें तो जून से सितंबर तक जो मानसून सीजन है, ये सीजन में अधिकांश हिस्सों में सामान्य से अधिक वर्षा होने की संभावना है, सिवाय उत्तर पश्चिम भारत के उत्तरी भागों और पूर्व और पूर्वोत्तर भारत के कुछ क्षेत्र को छोड़कर, जहां सामान्य से नीचे वर्षा होने का संभावना है। जून महीने की बात करें तो फॉर कंट्री एज ए होल रेनफॉल सामान्य से अधिक होने का संभावना है और दीर्घावधि औसत की 108% से ज्यादा वर्षा होने का संभावना है जून महीने में। और 1971 टू 2020 का आंकड़ा देखें तो इसके हिसाब से जून महीने में लगभग 16.69 सेंटीमीटर वर्षा होता है और इस वर्षा की 108% से ज्यादा वर्षा होने का संभावना है। जैसे चित्र में दिखाई दे रहा है, लगभग सभी क्षेत्र में नॉर्मल से नॉर्मल वर्षा होगा। सिर्फ उत्तर पूर्व भारत, उत्तर पश्चिम भारत और दक्षिण प्रायद्वीपीय भारत के कुछ हिस्से को छोड़कर, जहां आपको पीला कलर में दिखाई दे रहा है, पीला रंग से दिखाई दे रहा है, वहां बिलो नॉर्मल रेनफॉल होने का संभावना है। तापमान की बात करें, जो हम अधिक वर्षा की पूर्वानुमान कर रहे हैं, तो जो अधिकतम तापमान वो नीचे रहने का संभावना है मेजर पार्ट में, जैसे चित्र में लेफ्ट हैंड साइड में दिखाई दे रहा है। सिर्फ उत्तर पश्चिम भारत और उत्तर पूर्व भारत में तापमान ज्यादा होने का संभावना है, यानी नॉर्मल से ज्यादा होने का संभावना है, नहीं तो पूरी देश में बिलो नॉर्मल से नॉर्मल तापमान रहने का संभावना है अधिकतम तापमान। न्यूनतम तापमान की बात करें, जैसे कि अधिक बारिश होगा तो अधिक क्लाउडीनेस रहेगा, इसलिए न्यूनतम तापमान नॉर्मल से ज्यादा रहेगा लगभग मेनी पार्ट्स कंट्री का। सिर्फ सेंट्रल इंडिया के कुछ हिस्से और साउथ इंडिया के कुछ हिस्से को छोड़कर जो ब्लू और ग्रीन कलर में दिखाई दे रहा है, वहाँ नॉर्मल से बिलो नॉर्मल मिनिमम टेम्परेचर होने का संभावना दिखाई दे रहा है। हीट वेव हम ज्यादा एक्सपेक्ट नहीं कर रहे हैं। नॉर्मली जून महीने में नॉर्थ ईस्ट इंडिया और इसके आसपास इलाके में हीट वेव ज्यादा दिखाई देता है, 2 से 3 दिन हीट वेव नॉर्मली होता है, मगर इस बार नॉर्मल से कम हीट वेव होने का संभावना है, और जो भी होगा नॉर्थ ईस्ट इंडिया में होने का संभावना दिखाई दे रहा है। धन्यवाद। अभी आप प्रश्न कर सकते हैं सेक्रेटरी साहब।
Just last couple of days, we have seen the kind of changing weather adverse conditions across the valley. Just to know what are the specific behind it, उसके पीछे का क्या वजह है, उसका इस तरीके का unexpected हम weather देख सकते हैं लोग हैं।
So, as you told correctly that this year monsoon is advanced so early, 8 days before the long period average date of June 1 in Kerala, and about 15 days or 16 days before in Mumbai. And during last 2 to 3 days, monsoon is advanced rapidly from Kerala to Maharashtra. The reason for this is that it has been a very classical onset and advance of monsoon associated with monsoon vortex. There was development of a low pressure area, which became a depression, and it crossed coast near Ratnagiri and moved across Maharashtra, and it resulted in increase in monsoonal wind speed over the Arabian Sea. And hence we have the heavy to extreme heavy rainfall activity in different parts, starting from Kerala up to Maharashtra, including Tamil Nadu, Karnataka, and Andhra Pradesh also. So further, to going little more, if you consider the different components of monsoon, monsoon is characterized by the heat low over Rajasthan and Pakistan. You have got the seasonal trough extending towards North Bay of Bengal from Rajasthan and Pakistan. Then you have got the masculine high over the southern hemisphere, which provides the cross-equatorial winds towards the Arabian Sea. And you have got a tropical easterly jet, a height of about 10 to 12 kilometers. And you have got low-level jet near Somalia. All these parameters, if you just look at, have become favorable. They have already developed. Similarly, the Tibetan high pressure over Tibet, that has also become favorable. So all the monsoon components, which are characterized to assess the strength of monsoon, has become highly favorable. And looking at the further large scale feature, the maiden Julian oscillation was in phase 4, that means was in Bay of Bengal, and hence the convective activity over the region increased in association with these equatorial waves. So in nutshell, the large scale processes, regional processes helped in early onset and advance of monsoon so far. And similar conditions are expected to continue for next 3 to 4 days, and hence further advance is also possible. I am to mention here today that cyclonic circulation is located over northwest Bay of Bengal and nearby west central Bay of Bengal. We are expecting that already it has become a low pressure area. We are expecting that it will become a well-marked low pressure area during the next 24 to 48 hours, and hence it will also invigorate the monsoon current over the Bay of Bengal. So therefore, next 3 to 4 days, we can expect good monsoon conditions.
नॉर्थ वेस्ट में आपने कहा कि 108% तो कौन कौन से ऐसे स्टेट्स हैं जहां पर कि हम एक्सपेक्ट कर सकते हैं एक्सेसिव रेनफॉल, जहां पर डिफरेंट बेसिस
The picture was there, no? June.
You can see this picture. This is,
Total.
you are talking June or about
108 means season. He was referring about 108. That means it is only.
it is June. That is June. I'll show you June. This is June rainfall.
Oh.
Talking about the range.
जून टू सितंबर के लॉन्ग पीरियड ऑफ टाइम
Today, we have predicted the rainfall for the cumulative rainfall during June to September, one. Other one is the rainfall during month of June.
this is
This figure which is shown here, this is the rainfall for the month of June. It shows that you will have very good rainfall activity over the central part, northern peninsula, even in northwest India, but except certain areas, like some areas in Rajasthan and Gujarat, northeastern states, you see the yellow color. These yellow color zones are the below normal rainfall probability. I will request if you can just little, yeah. Yes.
The point BC, the press release that you have given us, the point BC, you are saying forecast for monsoon rainfall June to September.
Yes.
Where in Northwest, the probability for above normal is 45%. The C, more than 100. Not
3. What is it? 3? C here.
probability.
Yes, sir.
Oh.
So you are saying there is no probability for above normal rains in Northwest India, right?
There is, if you look at that table,
BC का पहला वाला चार्ट में.
हाँ 3C का देख रहा हूँ मैं. टेबल की बात कर रहे हैं आप? हाँ. टेबल में दिया गया कि सामान्य से नीचे 12%.
ठीक है.
और सामान्य 43%.
सामान्य से ऊपर
और सामान्य से ऊपर 48%. ठीक है ना?
सामान्य से ऊपर का चांसेस ज्यादा होगा ना.
2% ज्यादा है. ठीक है ना? एज पर द स्टैटिस्टिकल कैटेगोरिकल फोरकास्ट. मगर जब हम डायनेमिकल फोरकास्ट देखते हैं, इसको भी हम हमारा जो डिसीजन मेकिंग है इसमें दोनों को हम कंसीडर किए हैं. दोनों कंसीडर करके हम बोल रहे हैं कि नॉर्थ ईस्ट इंडिया में ये सामान्य वर्षा होगा.
See, apart from that,
सामान्य से कम है.
सामान्य नॉर्मल रेनफॉल.
yeah, just I want to clarify this one. Northwest India during the June, the actual rainfall is very less. That is in terms of percentage only told. So, suppose if you see Kerala, it is 10 centimeter or 15 centimeter. There even 15 millimeter. So that we have to keep in mind. Maybe next time we have to write in not only anomaly, but also you have to put in the actual rainfall.
Sure.
That will be better.
One more aspect is that yes, sorry, said, he was still saying that it should have to be above normal. That means the monsoon withdrawal will be captured because we will be capturing the data from June 1st to September 30th. And this rainfall in the next, the current 7-8 days, that also won't reflect there. So that means you are still maintaining that it will be
Yes, you are correct. Whatever rainfall we are getting now, it will not be accounted in June to September rainfall. It will be in the month of May rainfall. So our verification, when we will go for the forecast verification, then past June to 30 September rainfall will be taken into consideration.
So that is, this is all, whatever we are getting, this is all bonus.
Yes.
And roughly, sir, this question is that June, July and June, like, then percentage-wise, what is the severe? June is how much rainfall we get? This 7%, like 16%?
The normal rainfall is 16 centimeters.
Divide the percentage in June. How much is the quantum?
June, July, August, July. What is the percentage?
I can tell the absolute figure, we can calculate that and afterwards we can give you. June is about 17 centimeter that we saw. And similarly, it is about 18 or 19 centimeter in the month of September. And then 35 centimeters, I think.
28 and 26.
28 and
26.
26 centimeters July and August.
So that
One
accounts.
small question. There is a possibility of a long break in the monsoon after this initial phase because in some places, I heard in Maharashtra, there are reports that the state government is saying that please don't go for sowing so early because this is a passing phase of monsoon. Is it right?
Yeah, monsoon always shows a variation within the season.
Active and break.
You cannot expect a monsoon with the same intensity continuing for 4 months. So there will be variation. Just like I told you, for next 3 to 4 days, it will be good monsoon condition. There will be some decrease in rainfall activity.
Post the feed.
Yeah.
How long the break would be?
That we are updating every Thursday for the forecast for next 4 weeks. And every day, forecast being issued for next 1 week. So that update will be provided.
What advice would you give to farmers? Should they start sowing during this monsoon or should they wait for the full rains to come?
Yeah, actually, that is the crop weather advisory. The Minister of Agriculture will provide the adequate advisory, and that will provide to farmers.
इसमें सौराष्ट्र अच्छा मिला है 120% of sampling. गुजरात का 114%.
Yeah. So, thank you. At first, I want to thank our beloved Secretary, Minister for Sciences, Dr. M. Ravichandran, for his a path-breaking decision for this monsoon season. For the first time in the history of India, we have brought out the seasonal forecast for each meteorological subdivision. In this, you can look at the last page of the press bulletin. So it provides the seasonal rainfall forecast for each meteorological subdivision. It is prepared based on its guidance and suggestions. And you have to keep in mind that as we go to smaller and smaller region, the accuracy of the forecast decreases. But however, depending upon the demand, in the past stage, if you remember, and Secretary Saab agreed that yes, we'll bring out smaller scale forecast. We have brought out that smaller scale forecast. So please keep it in mind that the forecast accuracy decreases as you go in the seasonal scale from larger area to a smaller area. But whatever it may be, as we have predicted the above normal rainfall, most of the meteorological subdivisions will have normal to above normal rainfall activity, except a few subdivisions like Arunachal Pradesh, where we can expect below normal rainfall activity. Assam and Meghalaya, we can expect below normal rainfall activity. Okay, in the remaining, you can expect normal to above normal rainfall activity. Coming to your questions about Gujarat, is it?
21.
Yes. Yeah, no, it is, I will tell you. What we do actually, we prepare the long period data. So we have the data from 1971 to 2020. Within this data, we calculate what is their variation. So depending upon that variation, because you know the Saurashtra Kutch rainfall is more variable as compared to Gujarat region rainfall. So therefore, you are finding that Saurashtra Kutch is 119% and Gujarat is 114%. आज मैं हिंदी बोलता हूँ। पहले बार भारत मौसम विज्ञान विभाग माननीय सचिव महोदय के नेतृत्व में पूरी देश में मीटरोलॉजिकल सबडिविजन लेवल पर सीजनल फोरकास्ट इस बार जारी किए हैं। ये एक हिस्टोरिकल ऐतिहासिक कदम है जो भारत मौसम विज्ञान विभाग ने लिए हैं। और मैं आपको बता के रखूं कि जैसे हम छोटे से छोटे इलाके के लिए दीर्घावधि
सर का पसीना जब माथे को आता है वो किसान है जो अपने दम पर फसल को उगाता है। आन है, बान है, शान है, किसान है। किसान इंडिया, चलेगा हल, बढ़ेगा बल।